winner of Kawa. The command rep, don't quit, get it! Wait, away. Oh! It's time for the contact to come to you. Put the screw with all 5 more. Is this how it? Oh my God! The taunt.
A real man. A real man. We just got a real man. Let's go. Let's go.
It's here! Evolution 2017 is here, and we are just about to get started with all of the action going on all weekend long.
If you're not here to see the venue, you're missing out. A ton of people are here. It's going to be an amazing weekend. The best in the world are here to play.
There is just killer after killer. You can sense the hype. The tension is palpable. Jumping right into our first match.
Wait a second.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh my God. Oh, that would have been nuts. When it did it. Just when it did it.
Not dead yet.
enough.
The magic pixel.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, he just reached out and caught him.
They just have to make it as exciting as possible. The game's just engineered that way, right?
It is.
Here we
That
go.
is big, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, down to the wire. Does not opt. The command grab. Don't wait, Daddy.
Get activation going here.
Oh, it's over. He's got it. He's got it. It's over.
It's dead.
It's what is it? 2017. Waterworks everywhere. It's a waterfall here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Beautiful.
Watching this gear, you had to be good people to make this top 8. Had to take people out.
The DP's blocking me. University doesn't win. It's over.
Go, Johnny.
Omito takes it.
Big trouble. This could definitely kill. This is going to kill. He might take it. Is Sonic Fox out?
Sonic Fox is done. The EVO streak has fallen. A new era is upon us.
And he got it. Is he in there?
Unbelievable. This is going to combo. Will he jump? He does not. And Honeybee stays alive. One more match. Dragging the security at the door, man. Ready to slam it on Honeybee and dashes EVO dreams with the swing of a trident.
Dragon takes EVO 2017. Mango versus Armada. A storied rivalry. Maybe the last stock of EVO. Now Armada's gonna slap him.
Oh my God.
3-1. Armada winning EVO 2017 from winners.
Grand Finals, Mandalay Bay Arena.
No more chip for Chris G.
Oh,
That's
and
it.
we got your new Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 champion.
This is the grand final. We thought Destiny always leads them to the same place.
He's going to have a pixel. Can he survive this?
Oh,
He doesn't.
no, and Ryusen takes it over Fenrich.
This is love. This is Tekken. The killers are waiting in the sea.
I don't know what to say. He can't do much.
Oh, and JTCR is our EVO 2017 champion.
Grand finals coming up. We have another epic battle between Zero and Salem.
Oh, that was select.
It's Beast versus Beast right here.
Oh, what a catch.
What a catch right there. Bounce him up off the jab. We got a bracket reset. Put the screws to, oh my Lord.
Is this
out?
Oh my God.
close. He hit a button. He's so genius. The taunt. He did a taunt combo to Punk in grand finals of EVO. I've never seen him do anything like that.
Oh,
he baited the throw.
That's it. That's it. Tokido with his first Street Fighter first place finish here at Evolution.
Just one thing, fighting game is something so great.
All right, everyone, welcome to another year, another EVO. It's the EVO 2018 reveal show, and I'm joined here with a very special guest, the CEO of Triple Perfect and also one of the co-founders of EVO, Mr. Joey Cuellar. Mr. Wizard, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I mean, I thought I'd be a little bit jet lagged. We've been doing a lot of traveling lately. I know you just came back from a big trip, but we're live here from the Red Bull Studios in Santa Monica, and it's going to be a fun night, I think. I think we have a lot of stuff to talk about.
We definitely are very excited about our upcoming year, and I think a lot of our fans are tuned in to make sure that their favorite game is included in EVO. So it's going to be an awesome time.
I guess I just want to start off. I mean, EVO has always been the place for fighting games, and whether or not your favorite game is included in the main lineup, it doesn't matter. You always have a place at EVO. There's just so much stuff to do for fighting game fans. But let's get right into it. So before we start, I wanted to give a lot of love to our friend, Mike Ross. He's not here with us this year, but I hope you're doing well. So Joey, let's talk about EVO Japan. We just had the first, after many years of trying, the first ever EVO Japan event. How did you think it went?
I think after 8 years of planning, we finally got it out of the books, and I think it went extremely well. A lot of fans across the world showed up in Japan to play games, and I thought it was a nice kind of fresh start for the EVO franchise, being in a different country, and just the amount of foreigners who showed up was really outstanding. So I'm really happy that they got to experience a Japan on a different nation, and I think that's a really cool thing.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people were obviously very excited. We had amazing finals from so many of the games that were there, and it really was a testament to the international level of play. And again, like you said, the international crowd, the foreigners definitely brought it to the table. I thought it was a great representation of fighting games as a whole. I didn't expect it to go as well as it did. I mean, obviously there were a few hiccups, but again, overall a positive and wonderful event. And I mean, EVO Japan was great, but man, let's take a step back. Let's talk about EVO 2017. I know that's a while ago, but man, that was such a good event as well.
Yeah, I think we were all really happy with how the event turned out in general. I thought it brought a lot of just people together to celebrate fighting games, and I think that's what EVO's all about. So the fact that we did it big style in Las Vegas and everyone was super ecstatic about just all the games in the tournament, I think it brought a lot to the event.
Yeah, and again, I got to ask you then, I mean, there were so many moments leading up to it. We just saw some footage from EVO last year. What were your favorite moments from the event?
You know what, probably my top moment, which is actually not a gameplay moment, it was actually the geese reveal. I thought that was really just top-notch, well done, and just the reaction from Hell Pockets and from the Tekken top 8 people who were getting just qualified and won, I think was super outstanding. So.
And it kind of helps that, I mean, the character obviously is out already now, but just seeing how he transitioned and of course how funny he is to play in the game, I gotta say the Tekken team did an amazing job with that.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
So I'm ready for more action. I know we're gonna start announcing a lot of the games. Is that your phone, Joey?
I think I put on silent.
Who's calling you during the show?
Whoever's calling me, please hang up.
It might be important. All right, but anyways, just so you guys know, we are going to be taking your questions. We're going to be looking at your comments in the Twitch chat and on Twitter throughout the show. So make sure you guys, of course, stay tuned. We'll be answering some of those questions, or Joey will be answering some of those questions later on in the day. Let's, I guess, do you want to start it off? Do you want to talk about the first game that we're going to have up?
Sure. Yeah. So the first game that we're going to have for EVO 2018 is a returning game, and it was very, very popular last year. And I think a lot of people will be happy that it's back. And the first game of EVO 2018 is Tekken 7.
Oh, are you just saying this because I'm here?
No, I think it deserves the first game and out. I think it was very exciting. I think with EVO having 1,200 people enter, the biggest Tekken tournament on US, I think.
No, in the world of
in
all
the
time.
World, so I think that brings a lot to the stage when Tekken is finally in the forefront of fighting games, and I think the game is super awesome, and it plays well, and it's balanced well, and I think a lot of people traveled over here to play it, and I think it's a really good game.
You know, and we also had a ton of entrants at the recent EVO Japan event. You know, I'm a big Tekken fan. I'm just super happy to hear that it's going to be back at the event. So obviously, we were just talking about Geese earlier, but man, he looks so cool in that game. But again, I just can't wait for what's going to be happening in the future, especially with Tekken now officially in the EVO 2018 lineup. So, you know, I'm done. I'm over with the show. Anything else you announced?
Well, I'm still waiting because I think Harada owes me a black Nina suit costume.
Ooh, calling out.
We need Harada. We need the black costume, and we need it now. The
so hopefully Harada-san, you can hook up Joey with the story mode costume. I know that's the one that you've been asking for.
For a while now, so I think that's awesome.
All right, so, you know, we announced one game. How many games are we going to have? I saw
that's
you on
it.
Twitter.
We're done.
Okay,
We're
game
done.
event.
One game? Dude, you know how many times Chris Lee's been asking me for a one-game EVO? And I think this might be the year.
Wow. Okay, I guess
the show's over.
No, I know you have more up your sleeve, Joey.
All right.
And it's crazy because I don't know the lineup. I'm very excited to hear what else we have. I know there's a lot of games out there. So, Joey, can you give us number 2, please?
Well, I think only 5 people actually know the lineup, so you will be the 6th and with the world.
Okay.
So the second game in EVO 2018, we're happy to bring back, which was a huge hit from last year, and I think it's a fan favorite, is Smash for Wii U.
Oh, it's back.
So we definitely brought this game back last year, and it was super well received. There was a lot of balance patch changes in that year, so a lot of different characters got utilized in this top 8 and the top 32, and it really made things super exciting this year. We definitely saw some really cool characters, and with the final set, thinking that Zura was going to take it all, and Salem came in and it just won at the very last second, and boom, we had a new champion.
And you know, Zero was so dominant, you know, throughout the entire year. He's probably the winningest player in Smash 4 since the game came out. But will he have what it takes to take the crown back this year? I think that's the question that everyone has to ask, right?
Well, I think he's retired, right? Like, I think he announced he was retired for the 2018.
Well, I hope he comes back for EVO.
Yeah, I mean, he has to reclaim his crown, so
yeah.
I would think he would make a one-rule exception and come out for EVO in August. So
Tekken 7, Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. Is that it? Is there anything else?
No, we got a few more.
Okay. So, all right, then, what else do we have, Joey? Let us know.
All right, so the third game in EVO 2018 has just gotten a recent patch, which is super awesome. And I think a lot of our fans will be happy that it's back, and it's Street Fighter V Arcade Edition.
All right.
So this game just had a patch January 16th. They've refreshed a lot of stuff. They added some new V-triggers so the characters are refreshed and have new combo options, and I think you saw a lot of it on display in EVO Japan this past couple days, and I think that it's going to make the game super exciting going into EVO 2018.
Yeah, obviously, probably the game that the most people play at EVO. I mean, it's been the #1 in entrance for the past few years, and I'm just really excited, of course, to see how it's going to mix internationally. Obviously, we had such a great international finals last year. I can't wait to see what's going to happen this year. Is it going to be America? Is it going to be Japan? Is Infiltration going to come back and win EVO? What's going to happen? That's really what's on my mind.
Will the U.S. finally win Street Fighter?
Hey, it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened in the past, like, I don't know how many years. But
it hasn't been since Street Fighter 4 and 5. They've never had a U.S. champion. So we're hoping that U.S. soil can take it this year. We'll find out.
Maybe. That's a challenge, I guess, to all the American players that are out there. But I believe in them. So hopefully they can turn the tide somehow.
Yeah, I definitely think that it's time for America to take a Street Fighter crown. So get to it, America.
Well, but that's quick. I mean, we already, that's what, 4 games already?
I think it's 3 games.
3 games. I'm ahead of myself. So, all right, I'm trying to play along with the crowd at home, trying to figure out what your lineup is. So there has to be some, this is tough. I don't think I can guess it. You threw me off so much with what you said on Twitter, there would be only 7 games. I know you do that every year, but I'm just trying to see what fits. So I'm at a loss for words here, Joey. Can you tell me what the next game is, please?
All right, so the 4th game in EVO 2018 is brand new to EVO.
Brand new?
It's never been to EVO before, mostly because it's about to come out soon. It's not even out yet.
Whoa, okay. So that kind of changes things. So I was thinking, all right, I mean, what can it be? There's not that many.
The fourth game is Tekken 8. No, sorry. The fourth game is...
I was going to say, I was like, well, I better call the Namcoms. I haven't heard about that one.
The fourth game, EVO 2018, is Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle.
Whoa, new game.
So this game is currently not out yet. It comes out in the quarter number 2. And I think it's going to be a really cool game. We revealed it at EVO 2017, and I thought it had a lot of possibilities for fun kind of creative teams from all the Arc Systems franchises, and I think it's going to be a really good, awesome game.
And I think it's awesome, and actually, you know, we've been working very closely with Arc System Works over the past few years, so we do have something special, at least from what you told me, we do have something special for the people that are watching at home, and I believe it's going to be some new information that hasn't been revealed yet.
Ooh, world premiere.
And a special message from Mori-san from the Blaze Blue team, so I think, without further ado, let's go right to the video.
Awesome.
見せてやる俺たちの力をこいつは手強そうだぜ
準備はバッチリさあ行こ
う手助けなんざいるかよ見せてやるよ青の力を邪魔をするなら片付けるまでだこの戦い負けるわけにはいかないせいぜい邪魔をしない
私は甘くない足手まといにならないよう頑張ります
私たち強いでしょ一丁やりますか
退屈しのぎにはなりすぎお手合わせ願います
貴様は俺を満たしてくれるんだ
修行の成果見せちゃうよ
我々の連携が戦況を左右するしくじるなよ
よしここは私に任せて誰こんなところで負けるわけにはいきませんあなたとの関係も青の導きによるもの
けこれも可能性かよなら全員ぶっ飛ばすだけだ
世話の焼ける人たちね仕方ない手を貸すわまったく退屈しのぎなら他を当たってくれる背負っているものの違いねそうやすやすと捉えさせはしないチームルビーの一員として情けない姿を見せられないの
動画をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。アークシステムアークスブレイブルーシリーズプロデューサーの森田真一です。この度はエボリューション2018のメイン種目タイトルの一つとして、ブレイブルークロスタックバトルを選出いただき、誠にありがとうございます。トレーラーでもありましたが、アップデートで追加予定のキャラクター、ルビーシリーズのブレイクとヤンに関しましては、無償でダウンロードできますので、できる限りタイトルリリース後、早い段階で早い段階で、皆さんが遊べるように努力いたしますので、よろしくお願いします。スタッフ一同頑張っておりますので、なお、タイトルの方なんですが、日本だと5月31日、北米では6月5日を予定しております。この日に必ず発売できるようにスタッフ一同頑張っておりますので、皆さんご予約の方とかよろしくお願いいたします。してくれるとすごく嬉しいので、まあね、できる限りこちらの方のタイトルを皆さんにいっぱい遊んでもらって、エボリューションの方で素晴らしい試合をしてくれると僕がめちゃめちゃ喜びますし、みんな喜びますので、よろしくお願いいたします。
Wow, so Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Thank you, Mori-san and the Arc System Works team for giving us this special opportunity. I guess the first major tournament for the game, maybe. I don't know if there's any other events, but I'm just happy to see, obviously, some new information announced. 2 DLC characters that are going to be available for free coming out alongside with the game, and I'm excited for that. I'm sure a lot of Ruby fans and Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle fans are going to be excited for that.
And they also know the release date, which I don't know if it was publicly known, but I think that's obviously a good thing.
That's obviously great because, I mean, the game needs to come out before EVO, right?
Yeah, people need time to practice it.
Wow, so that is a good amount of games, Joey. Are you going to cut it off there, or do you have more goodies for us? I mean, any other new games?
I don't know. Tekken 9, maybe?
Every time you say something with Tekken, you're all right.
I know how to pull your chain.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we got a few more. EVO 2018, 5th game is Guilty Gear Rev 2.
Wow, making a comeback. So Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 obviously had an amazing finals last year, and then we just had an amazing finals over at EVO Japan as well.
Yeah, I loved, I was really in tune with the Guilty Gear finals in Japan because they had my character Dizzy, and she made top 8, so it was fun seeing her play again and be part of the series. But Japan has excellent talent for Guilty Gear, and it's really fun to watch high-level players play that game in their home country, so I think that was a really top 8 over there.
Yeah, and the performance from a lot of the top players was just really cool. And I heard we have another special announcement from our friends over at Arc System Works. Is that right?
I guess so.
But man, so obviously Team Red, everyone over at Arc System Works, they've been working very hard to not just on the game, but also to coordinate with the community. So I heard there is a special announcement that they have for us as well, and this is new information.
Roll it, baby.
動画をご覧の皆様、こんにちは。アークシステムワークスギルティギアシリーズゼネラルディレクターの石渡大輔です。この度はエボリューション2018の正式種目としてギルティギアイグザードレブ2を今年も採用いただき誠にありがとうございます。トレーラーの方にもありましたけれども、最新の、バランス調整パッチの方が、全世界全機種共通同時に、3月中の配信となっております。2018の方はですね、こちらのバージョンで実施となっておりますので、ぜひぜひ新しいこのバージョンをですね、皆さんたくさん遊んでいただいて、現地の方では胸の熱くなるような対戦を繰り広げていただけると僕としては非常に嬉しいです。それでは現地でお会いしましょう。
super cool, obviously, of Ishwatari-san and the Guilty Gear team having a special update for the game coming out sometime in March. So I hope you guys look forward to that. It's going to be ready for EVO.
That's super awesome that they're rebalancing Guilty Gear once again to make it fresh and new for EVO 2018, which is awesome.
So obviously Arc System Works a big part of EVO this year. We have a special message as well from Hidoka-san, the CEO of Arc System Works. Let's play that video real quick so you guys can see that message.
Awesome.
配信をご覧の皆様こんにちは。アークシステムワークス代表の木戸岡でございます。昨年に引き続きまして EVO2018 ではアークシステムワークスの2タイトルが参戦いたします。これはユーザーの皆様、プレイヤーの皆様のおかげだと思っております。どうもありがとうございます。昨年末になりますが、アークシステムワークスは、アメリカ・ロサンゼルスにアークシステムワークスアメリカを設立いたしました。今年のエボでは、アークシステムワークスアメリカを中心にエボ2018でブースを出展いたします。アメリカ在住のプレイヤーの皆様、ユーザーの皆様とはアークシステムワークスを通じてより近い距離で、アークシステムのタイトルあるいは格闘タイトルを盛り上げていこうと思っております。どうぞアークシステムワークスの2タイトルギルティギアブレイブルーをよろしくお願いいたします。
And you gotta love, of course, the team over at Arc System Works. Back-to-back games, 2 anime titles.
Hey, I'm
Do you
on
have
board.
any more?
I'm on board with the anime as of late. I think they've been doing great stuff, and I think that Anime EVO has been super big as well. So I think anime is here to stay, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, always been a fan, but now that's kind of crazy. We have 5 games. I'm getting kind of scared to kind of figure out what's going to be happening. I mean, we're at crunch time now. So, Joey, I got to ask you now, even though I'm kind of scared to hear it, what is the next title, if there is one, for EVO 2018?
Yeah, so the 6th game at EVO 2018 is a returning title from last year. I thought it was super exciting. A champion was dethroned, which is always a nice thing to have new, fresh blood come up and take the reins. So the 6th game for EVO 2018 is Injustice 2.
Oh, wow. Injustice coming back.
So I'm really hyped for this game. I think what really got me on board was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming very, very soon. I think that's going to be an awesome add to the game, and I hope a lot of people play those characters because that would be super awesome to watch.
And of course, the team over at NetherRealm and Warner Brothers always bring it for their fans. I'm really excited to see, of course, how the storylines within the community is going to change. Obviously, the inclusion of the new characters is really going to change things up. You already mentioned the Ninja Turtles. All about that stuff. Us old guys got to support the old school stuff.
Yeah, and Sonic Fox losing was the big story last year because he had been just taking home every tournament.
Maybe he's too busy playing other games.
Maybe he is. We'll have to see if he'll bring it back and bring the hype and take a championship home.
We'll see.
Maybe with some Ninja Turtles in the picture. Who knows?
Is he even old enough to know what the Ninja Turtles are?
You better go do some research. Go watch some YouTube videos or something.
All right, that's quite the lineup so far. We have 6 games now.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. We got maybe one more, maybe. I think one more.
Like I said, I can't help but think that there are some things that are missing. So
yeah,
Joey,
very true.
I don't want you to break any hearts, but can you please give us some good news about what else is going to be at EVO 2018?
So the 7th game at EVO 2018 is a fan favorite. It's been around quite a while.
You already announced Tekken 7.
Oh, yeah. So Tekken 10 then. So that's coming back.
Okay.
It's got Nina and Anna and the clone of Nina.
Oh, this is going to cause... okay, never mind. We'll talk about that later.
All right. So the 7th game has been around for quite a while. It's very, very popular with our fans, and we're happy to bring it back. This is now the title's 18th year.
Holy crap.
And it's Super Smash Bros. Melee. So we're very happy to bring back Melee. It's always been a crowd favorite. It's always got some awesome chemistry with the players involved and how they've been doing over the years. And I think that last year was a super success, and Armada and Mango in the grand finals was an awesome set to watch, and I don't think it ever gets tiring for us to watch that. So I'm glad that it's coming back, and the fans can have a great title and a great tournament going forward.
I'm excited to see it because I know obviously it's been at EVO many times. We always see the Smash gods dominate, but is this going to be the year maybe that we see some new blood? Or
well,
maybe someone unexpected.
Well, I mean, a couple years ago we had Plup who played Pikachu, which was super awesome, and I think he rolled the guy in like 51 seconds, like all 4 stock, which is super awesome. So that kind of stuff, injecting life into a 17-year, 18-year-old game is super awesome at times. So hopefully we see more of that, and hopefully more people get on board with their game and bring some new blood to it.
Nice. So again, just to kind of recap, we have now 7 games, which is, I believe, the magic number you were kind of hinting at on Twitter. Is that it, Joey? Are we going to see anything else?
I guess there's one more.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is only one more game, unfortunately, so I know I'm going to break a lot of fans' hearts, so it is what it is. Okay. But the 8th game in EVO 2018 is the wildly popular, newly released game, Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Dragon Ball FighterZ, first time at EVO.
Very first time at EVO. I think it's a super fan favorite. Just all the community people are playing it right now, and it's getting wildly popular with viewers and fans alike. So we look forward to seeing what you can do with Goku and Adult Goku and Child Goku and all the Goku family and the dog Goku. Yeah, just.
I can kind of tell you haven't really watched the series, Joey, but it's okay. Right. I'll take it from here. But I mean, obviously it's going to be super awesome. I mean, I think a lot of people have been waiting for, a really quality Dragon Ball fighter. And I feel like this is one of the games not only that brings a community together, it's brought many communities together. I know so many different players from different game genres and different titles have been playing this game and grinding it out in the I guess 2 weeks it's been out. So really looking forward to see how many people show up for this game. I mean, I personally, I think this is a game that can get a ton of entrants at EVO.
Yeah, and this is actually one of the reasons why we're not going any further past 8 games, because 4 of these games could reach many thousands of players, and we don't know what to expect. So we kind of have to be cautious in the win this year. And we definitely hope that people show up regardless if your game is in the EVO or not, because we have side tournament stuff. We have a bunch of just areas for people to just play and enjoy games. So I think it's going to be a great thing.
I heard we got something else, though. Not a game announcement, but we do have a special message from Hiroki-san, the producer of Dragon Ball FighterZ. So let's roll the clip real quick.
Awesome.
Going to be entering EVO this year, going to be one of the many competitors in the game, and obviously EVO plays for everyone. I think we saw the CEO of Square Enix, the CEO of Arc System Works also entering games last year. I think it'll be fun. I heard Harada-san even mentioned he might enter some of the games this year.
We need to see Ono in Street Fighter. Let's get it going.
Let's get it going. You hear that, Ono-san? We want to see you enter the tournament.
There we go. I think it would make a lot of fans happy.
Cool, but again, apology if you guys couldn't hear the audio on the video. Obviously, Hiroki-san was just talking about how she's going to be participating in this year's EVO, so we look forward to it. All right, so Joey, let's recap. Can we look at all the games that are included in the lineup? Let's, I guess, let's give it the once-over. So, go ahead, Joey.
Yeah, so game number 1, Tekken 7. Game number 2, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Game number 3, Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. Game number 4, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Game number 5, Guilty Gear Rev 2. Game number 6, Injustice 2. Game number 7, Super Smash Bros. Melee. And rounding out top 8, or the 8th game, Dragon Ball FighterZ. So this is our lineup for 2018. And I think it's going to be a really exciting year for all these new fighting games and returning favorites to the EVO lineup.
Yeah, so hopefully everyone's able to join us this year. It's going to be August 3rd through 5th. A little bit later than what we're used to, but again, we hope everyone is able to make it out to Las Vegas at the Mandalay Bay. Now, I think this is going to be the fun part, is we're actually going to start answering some of the questions from the community. I know you guys have been using the EVO 2018 hashtag. Do we have any of the questions ready to go?
So I think people should hit up our Twitter handle at EVO, or just put them in the Twitch chat.
Well, actually, I need to have a question, Joey.
All right.
So we announced the 8 games, obviously. What's going to be on Sunday?
All right.
Can we talk about that?
Sure.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
Sunday's games have been decided. Obviously, they will coincide with registration because we have to sell tickets to the arena. So we want to be upfront about that, about what we plan to put on Sunday.
Yep.
In no particular order. We haven't decided the order for Sunday, and we'll do that at a later date, but we want to make sure that all 5 games are up front.
Are you just thinking of, are you making it up on the fly? Because my heart is beating so fast right now.
No, this was decided a while ago.
Okay.
So game number 1 in the arena will be Guilty Gear Rev 2.
Oh, nice.
It's actually not the order, it's just 5 games.
Okay.
Game number 2 in the arena will be Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Melee making its return to
It's
Sunday.
going to be back this year.
I know, that's going to make a lot of people happy.
Yeah, we definitely, one of the reasons we didn't do it last year is because we obviously put Smash on TV and we couldn't announce that till the very end. So
of course,
we hope fans understand that that's what we were aiming for last year, and we thought it was a Smash success. Game number 3 is Tekken 7. We'll be in the arena again. Game number 4 will be Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
And the 5th game in the arena will be Street Fighter V Arcade Edition.
Nice.
So registration will open next week sometime, probably Thursday or Friday. We'll let you know via social media and via Shuriken.com. And we'll have everything open from Smash GG and from the arena ticket sales. So make sure to go out and register early, because we don't let people in late. We don't let people in at all. So don't be the one guy who, after 6 months of registration being open, says, I forgot.
It's not going to be one guy. It's going to be multiple guys, of
we
course.
know. So
but, yeah, make sure you guys register. And again, all that information next week. Hotel information as well.
Sure. Right when registration goes up, the hotel link will go up. So it'll all be on the same page where you can register and get a hotel and buy arena tickets all in one shot. So you can knock it out and don't have to worry about it till EVO comes around in August.
Cool. So again, I wanted to ask a few more questions because I know a lot of people are probably thinking about it. So we went over the games that are going to be on Sunday. A lot of people are probably going to ask is, how can they be part of EVO? How can they be a part of it, I should say, whether it's a judge, commentary, or if they want to maybe exhibit or showcase their stuff at the event. What can they do? How can they be a part of it?
Well, EVO is very famous for using community staff members to help out and kind of run the event. So on our website, we have a judge's application, which will open up very soon, where you can apply to be a judge. And you help us out throughout the event, proctor matches, and make sure the tournament runs on time. And we give out awesome, I think we had cool jackets last year we gave people, and we gave them free arena tickets. And
I didn't get one.
Well, that's just too bad. And we fed them, and I think it's just an awesome opportunity for people to be involved and help out with the biggest tournament of the year. And I think people really take that to heart and have pride behind it. So I think that's really awesome. If you're a commentator out there, nothing for us is set right now. So you need to have your reel ready. You need to have it and get it together and make sure we send it in to Chris Seglia.
That's across the board. I mean, obviously I do commentary at the event, but every year I always have to refresh my commentary reel, make sure we turn it into the Tenno guys, to Lord Seglia. So if you guys, I'm not going to give out his email address, but I'm going to let people know that they could contact him on Twitter at least, or through the contact form on evo.shoryuken.com for more information.
But if you expect to commentate at EVO, you need a reel. Like it's become that crazy. So don't think you're automatically in because you did it last year or whatever. You need to make sure you have an updated reel so we can check out what you're all about and what it is going forward.
Yeah, and I'm hearing things, at least from what you guys were discussing earlier, the mainstream of EVO this year is going to be done with the jump-off style, which we kind of debuted last year at EVO.
So a lot of people who were at EVO last year didn't see the jump-off because obviously they were at EVO.
Nope.
And we kind of refreshed it from EVO Japan this year, and I thought it went really well. It's kind of just a bounce around and show some different games while 4 different commentators kind of just talk about what's going on. And maybe commentators are learning other people's games, which is super awesome. And so we're definitely making that our mainstream this year. So EVO, the main channel, will be the jump-off throughout the weekend. And when top 8s come about, we'll just flip it to top 8, and that will be on the same channel as well. So we're definitely looking forward to seeing that. We think it's an awesome opportunity for players who might only know one game to kind of just figure out what's going on in these other games and maybe learn about the whole FGC as a whole.
Yeah, and that's not to say that there's still not going to be separate streams for the other games as well. We're still going to have that same kind of interaction. We'll still have highlighted games throughout the entire weekend, so I hope you guys all look forward to that. Now, I guess it's time for the tough part. You're going to have to answer some questions, Joey. From the community.
I'm always open about everything going forward. I don't have a filter, so
okay,
I'm happy to answer stuff.
I have a question. Well, not me, but let's go off the list. So first one is from Sumichu, and she's asking, what's Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
It's a new fighting game.
No, I think she's just trolling you because of you keep calling it Dragon Ball Fighter Z. It's fighters.
Yeah,
with
like
a Z.
yes, but it could be the way I've seen people pronounce it. It goes both ways. So unless the community adopts it being Dragon Ball Fighters, which some people call it and some people don't, then that's
I'm used to.
If Bandai Namco didn't capitalize the Z, we wouldn't even be in this position. So they need to fix their capitalization cap locks on their keyboards.
It was natural for me. I'm used to companies with a Z at the end. So.
Right.
Anyways, we'll go to our next question. Wow, this question is at EVO. Do you think Melee will be removed someday?
Of course. Like, I think Melee's life cycle peaked around the donation drive. And I think it's still a very strong game, and there's many events. I think there's a tournament for Melee like every week of the year, which is super crazy to me. But at one point, it's all gonna end, right? Like it's definitely had its cycle, and there's a lot of new fighting games coming out, and EVO can't do every game. Otherwise, it'd be a 7-day EVO with 14 games.
I'm cool with that.
So it will eventually end. We'll figure it out. But for now, we have it in EVO, and I think it's gonna be an awesome year. So.
Well, you know, the great thing about EVO is, like I said, is fighting games, they don't die. I mean, they might have off days, but there's always a place. We always have the BYOC area. We have side tournaments at the event. The community does a great job of running things. And I think we were toying around with the idea of having a place for a lot of these side tournaments. We're going to try better this year to actually make sure that these games have a way to showcase it, whether it's going to be through the stream or through a special stage that we're going to put together for the community to highlight really, you know, the top 8 for games like, you know, like the CVS2s of the world, the Vampire Saviors, everything else.
I think Mad Catz did a great job a few years ago of having a side stage which had top 8s for tournaments.
And where are they now? Oh wait, they're back. Never mind.
I don't know, but I think if we can recreate that magic on an official stage and let communities maybe do a top 4 or let games that are not at EVO be on the stage, I think it would be super awesome. So we should definitely look into that and see if we can make it happen this year.
Sure. Another question that just came through is, when does registration start? They probably didn't hear it a little bit earlier, but when does registration begin?
All right, so let's just say next Thursday, so that would be the 15th.
Yes.
Let's just try for noon.
Okay. So that's going to be for the tournament and also the arena tickets?
Everything.
Everything.
We're aiming for hotel, registration, spectator, which is the same thing as registration. You just need to buy a ticket, and then arena tickets. So let's plan for next Thursday at noon Pacific time, and we'll let everyone buy their tickets and get ready for EVO.
Do you want to answer that question at the top?
Sure.
So the next question here is, when's Marvel?
Marvel's happening in 2018. It's a side tournament, I guess. Marvel just, we know it was on a slippery slope, and it had a lot of competition going forward, and it just kind of fizzled. It's not to talk smack on Marvel or anything. It's always been a great game for EVO. It's had a stoic 15 years at EVO.
Run.
Yeah, it's had it was the main game for 8 straight years. Like, it was crazy, but I don't think people are playing it, and that's the problem. Is we've always had to support games that people actually play. And I know it just had a tournament, and it got a decent amount of people, but I think it didn't make the cut this year. So we're definitely sorry that it didn't make the cut, and we look forward to an awesome side tournament, and maybe we'll get some hype stuff, and we'll get it on the stage like we talked about, and then we'll go forward.
Yeah, so again, just because it's not in the main lineup doesn't mean it doesn't belong at EVO. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be there, so I hope you guys look forward to it. Okay, this is, I guess, more of a question for our production team, for Chris Seg. So when are we setting up an EVO Espanol stream?
When our awesome sponsor, Twitch, gives me a dual audio channel.
Dang, a call out on Twitch?
I want 4 audio channels built into their software. Then we can have Spanish. We can have
Japanese.
We can have Japanese. We can have Korean. We can have whatever. And you don't have to have a different stream. You can still have the same video feed, just different commentary. And I think that would work out really well. And I've been asking them for that for 4 years, 5 years now.
Wow. So Twitch engineers, I hope you guys are listening. Hopefully you guys can help put this on for our event.
Yeah, we really need that. Like, I think that would be a game changer in the FGC. And I think that if they made that happen, it would be worthwhile for everyone. It doesn't even have to be us. It could be for Dota. It could be for League of Legends. It could be for any game. It's just super awesome that way.
Sure.
So they need to do that.
Okay. I have a question because I know it's come up as well. Is if you're a company and you're interested in sponsoring EVO or having a booth at EVO, where should they go?
We can definitely send them to, we have an email set up for them. It's bizdev@shuriken.com. That will be handling all the inquiries for everything, whether it be the BYOC, whether it be for sponsors looking for booths, whether it be for the indie area, whether it be for anything
the
regarding
Artist Alley, if it's coming back.
Alley,
Yep.
anything involved about being at the event and being a part of the event, you definitely need to contact them, and then they will respond and let you know what's going on with that. So I think that's how everyone can kind of get involved and kind of just be aware of what's going on for the event for 2018.
Cool. And someone just asked, where did I get that Majin hat? So this hat right here, I got it off the internet. Obviously, it's officially licensed. I only mess with officially licensed stuff. So if you guys need to look it up, just look up Dragon Ball Majin Hat. I'm sure you'll find it. That was a weird question that was filtered out. But it looks like, I guess, that might be all the time we have for questions today. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of questions. Both myself and Mr. Wizard will be probably answering them when we can. Oh, actually, someone did ask, when do press applications or media applications come out for the event?
They will open sometime at the end of March.
Okay.
So we usually do that, and then you can apply to be a press person, and we'll definitely get you credentialed so they can cover the event like last year and go forward from there.
Cool. So again, August 3rd through 5th.
August 3rd and 5th, 2018 at the fabulous Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. I think this is going to be a really monumental year for us. I think Dragon Ball might be the biggest game ever.
I hope so.
I would be really scared to see that because the numbers coming out of Combo Breaker early are really high. So I'm really scared to see what happens when EVO opens registration and kind of just goes down the pipe of how big a game can actually be. And if it's on par with Street Fighter 2016, it might be really dangerous and scary. So
it could be.
We're definitely really going to be watching that really closely and have to kind of plan our stuff going forward to make sure that we accommodate all the new players. And we hope that the FGC in general is very welcoming to new players across the world because this is their first venue or vision into the FGC. So we want to make sure that they feel welcomed and feel safe and feel like they can have a place to play. And I think it's we definitely welcome them with open arms.
Sure. Now, I guess we had two other questions pop up. If you don't mind, Mr. Wizard, I'd like to ask you. One question here is, are you going to do a charity event again this year? They would love to support the Make-A-Wish Foundation again.
We are actually doing something at the end of the month with Humble Bundle. So stay tuned to that. We're definitely we're partnering with them, and we're going to do relief for Puerto Rico in that Humble Bundle. So make sure you support the charities. We're doing that going forward. But stay tuned to Twitter and shuriken.com, and we'll definitely get that news out later in the month. But I think it's going to be an awesome kind of get-together. And one last question. This is the last question. Is who do you guys main in your favorite fighting games? Asking for a friend. What is your favorite fighting game? Currently, it's Tekken. And I play. You took my answer? Well, I mean, I don't really play a lot of fighting games anymore. I play Nikali in Street Fighter when I play that, and the only game I play was MK, which was Katana. So that's pretty much all I play nowadays. I'm not going to answer that because people probably already know, but just to recap again, the games that we have for EVO, do you want to go in order again in case you guys tuned in late or in case you guys missed it? Can we bring it up on the screen again? Do we have that available? Sure. So yeah, this is the recap of the games for EVO 2018. We got Tekken 7, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, which is brand new. Brand new. Guilty Gear XRD Rev 2, Injustice 2, Smash Bros. Melee, and Dragon Ball Fighters. So these are the top, these are the 8 games that we have picked for EVO 2018. And which one of these are going to be on Sunday? So the Sunday games, once again, are Guilty Gear Rev 2, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Tekken 7, Dragon Ball Fighters, and Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. So, yeah, those are the games, and tickets will go on sale next Thursday at noon, where you can get your hotel reservations, or you can get your spectator or competitor pass, and you can get your arena tickets all in one stop. Nice. So Joey, again, thanks for the time. I mean, lots of love to everyone here at the Red Bull studio here in Santa Monica. Thanks for having us again for another announcement show.
Is there anything else you want to say to the fighting game fans before we head out?
Hope to see you at EVO this year. I think it's going to be an awesome time, and I think if you ever listen to your friends, they've had an awesome time, and I think that our retention is pretty high, so we definitely bring the hype. So look forward to seeing you in Las Vegas in August.
And on the BizDev side, again, if you guys have any questions, please look forward, of course, to more announcements, more information in the coming months leading up to the event. And we hope to see you in Las Vegas August 3rd through 5th. See you next time?
See you next year, or see you later this year.
Yep.
And we're out.